Today is a very, very sad day. If you thought that 2021 could not get any worse, well, it just has. And I want to say I apologize. I'm sorry, because this time it is all my fault. Today, I'm officially ending On the Couch. I know, it is very, very, very sad. I know this may come as a complete surprise to you. Some of you may be in shock. Some of you may be just beside yourself, running outside in the street. What are you going to do with yourself? I can understand those feelings, and all I can say is my condolences for your loss. The internet will not be the same after today, and I'm very well aware of that. To those of you, though, who are watching and who are wondering what the hell this On The Couch thing is, I can understand, because, I mean, you may be new to the channel. With new, I kind of mean, like, you've joined between now and, let's say, 3 years ago. Let me explain to you what On The Couch was. On The Couch was this Twitch live stream show that I did together with Cole James, or MCIK as he was called back in the day, and basically every single week we would sit down and play some games together, do this live stream show in which we'd have both of our monitors like on the screen, we'd go and do some Warframe, go and do some other games, go and do some meme review, all that sort of stuff. It was a really good lighthearted show and honestly a lot of fun. However, we haven't done it in quite some time. The last time we did an On The Couch was exactly today, 3 years ago. So, I mean, it was probably time that we've ended this up. Today, though, I wanted to like close the book on it, and I was like, you know what? Why don't we go over some of the highlights of the show? Why don't we just go and take a look as to like what it was, and then just put it away for the history books and move on. Because, I mean, 3 years later, we probably have to move on. So let us go and take a look as to what On The Couch was. Basically, I want to start out with the very, very beginning of this amazing show, the best show that Twitch has ever seen. And it kind of started out very, very, like, without a plan. There wasn't even a couch involved. It was pretty much at one point in time, Cole came up to me and said, oh man, we should do a live stream together. And I was like, yes, sure. We were both playing Warframe, and that's where we started out with this. We started out with our very first stream right here.
I will start us off. Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is CJ, or MCIK, and I'm here with...
Inglorious B.
And welcome to the Tenno Next Gen, or Next Gen Tenno, whatever you want to call it.
Yes, as you can see, this thing was actually called the Next Gen Tenno, or Next Gen Tenno. As you may deduce from that title, it was rather cringy. And that would be something that would continue to persist throughout the entirety of On The Couch. On The Couch would not just be a great show to watch, it would also be very, very cringy over time, because we were still rather new to this YouTube space, and especially me. As you can hear by my insane cool accent, I would be very new to this. Like so, look at this. One of the things that we incorporated as one of our main features would be to accept tweets from the audience on our live stream.
Now, I got my phone in my hand and I'm going to show you something amazing. What we have, you can also see it up there, is I'm going to tweet out the stream here. I'm going to tweet with --NextGen Tenno. Now, if you do that, that was amazing. Tweet out the stream, always do that. But what will happen is it will also show up on the stream. I've enabled something called Twitter alerts, which will allow us that anytime you tweet something about our stream --NextGen Tenno, it will show up.
Thankfully, no one watched this stream, or at least very little people, because I can see right now very clearly, as you should be able to, that this would be such a great feature to completely exploit with all sorts of amazing tweets that you could be sending up to our screen. This thing wasn't monitored, this thing wasn't filtered, this would just be raw, taken straight from Twitter. There was no protection here, there was nothing, we would just straight move this thing from Twitter and throw it onto our screen. Very, very smart. Also, one thing which you may have noticed, if we go back a little bit, is that there was still a song request out there, because this was before the days of Twitch DMCA. It were truly, truly wild times, and you can see definitely from our faces that this was a truly exciting start of an adventure. Actually, we started out this thing here in the in Warframe, in the Xbox Warframe market. Basically, me and Cole just had an Xbox laying around. We weren't playing Warframe on it, so we decided let's start playing this Warframe game all over again on this Xbox, and let's make that our goal. Our goal was to go ahead and get to the second dream at some point throughout our streams together. It would be the journey towards Uranus, because that's where the second dream is. And that was basically the guiding principle, the leading way of On The Couch. We basically did the stream for one time, and then we said, let's do another one. a couple months later. I think this was like before TennoCon, before we actually like met each other in real life. And then when we came back from TennoCon, we kind of were like, well, you know what? Let's go try this thing. We really like the idea of just like having the two of us on screen, like having the two perspectives. And then basically when playing around with like the screen location, we were like, well, let's place each other next to each other, and boom, bada bing, bada boom, the couch became a thing. The very first couch streams were, again, very, very not cringeworthy at all. It was very, very high quality, and it was definitely not sexual in any nature at all.
We're lazy fucks. We don't want to move. All right, yeah, let's go to the planes. Do you want to do the pony, or do you want to just go to the planes?
Kiss each other. Oh.
Okay, let's do it. All right.
We could actually do a kiss like that. Like. There we go. I don't. You got a guy to kiss.
Got it.
There we go.
So awkward looking.
Oh my god, you gotta love that professionalism of making the kiss happen, and I'm both watching the stream delayed a few seconds later to be like, oh my god, what is really happened? Also, what you can see right here is that we've done away with just like one screen. We've gotten both our screens right here. I think the big one was Cole's, which you see right there, and then right below was mine. And then we all had some sort of like memes in the background. We kind of have Rob from A Gay Guy Plays here in the background with like me and Cole kind of sitting behind the things. Over time, we build out the memes a lot more, and every single time it was kind of this Photoshop battle of who could create the best overlay. So that kind of set this tone of what On The Couch was, and honestly, it was a really, really chill, laid-back show. We didn't just kiss each other and then cringe about it later on. We also had some good old-fashioned quality memes, like some On The Couch aficionados might still remember this one.
What's a good dagger? Oh, get the Rock to Cernos dagger. That's a pretty good. No, the Rock to Cernos dagger. Get the Rock to
Get the Sanctity Tiger's dagger. I love.
Shut the Oh my god! All right, listen here. Okay.
So, as you might be able to deduce right here, the Raktasura's dagger is not actually a real dagger in Warframe. I know that everyone here is very, very familiar with Warframe. Yeah, no, the Raktasura's dagger is actually not a dagger that exists. The Raktasura is actually a bow, and dagger was just added onto there. However, this became a kind of ongoing meme throughout On The Couch, where every single time we'd go ahead and say like, hey Cole, did you remember to bring your Raktasura's dagger? Please do tweet that at him or put it into his comments of his latest videos. He'll definitely appreciate that. But like so, we had a couple of ongoing memes throughout On The Couch. We also had Bend Over for the Sergeant. We had some amazing titles, which actually, like, all these videos are out on a old YouTube channel where all the original titles are still preserved. Be sure to check them out, because, like, seriously, they really stood out, especially in the directory of Warframe on Twitch, which was, let's face it, kind of boring in a sense, where people would just always have the same thing, where, like, you would have the entire game, which was always the same game, with people just sitting in the corner or not sitting in the corner. There was very little variety, and everyone would have like Warframe partner in the title, and that would be it. We would have different titles, and then we would have different displays where if you were going off directory, you knew exactly which stream you wanted to click on. Did you want to click on that stream where someone was just running another Tower 1 defense? Did you want to click on that stream where someone else was just standing and idling in a lobby? Or did you want to click on that stream where 3 idiots were sitting on a couch with one having a very large face?
I don't know what to do. I think this is great, but I'll even up a size.
This was when Defton hosted us, and we decided, fuck it, let's have you on. This was the freedom of On The Couch, which I really, really enjoyed. Like, this thing where we just, anything was possible. We were not bounded by anything. We could do whatever we want, and everyone was on board of it, because nothing was too crazy for On The Couch. Actually, something which you may have noticed is that the couch here is actually right in the background. This actually became the official On The Couch couch at a certain point in time. Guess why that green screen is there? That green screen right there, if you may not have seen in the background, that actually extends entirely to behind the couch so that we could create an actual virtual On The Couch couch. Unfortunately, this couch was not really used all that much, not with the green screen though. What we did use this couch for meme review. Because later on, like, we kind of got bored of playing Warframe. Warframe only takes you so far, especially if you played it twice. So we were like, you know what, let's go ahead and do some meme review in the On The Couch fashion, which meant that anything goes, and it was obviously very cringe. Especially because we'd never done any meme reviews.
Dude, I've seen that. I saw it like a couple of days ago for the first time. I was like, hell yeah, dude. Hasn't this been a meme like before, maybe? Because
It's from the fucking meme machine SpongeBob, right?
It is. The meme. It just keeps on.
Yeah.
Dude, I
It is absolutely beautiful. If you see right behind here, right behind me, down below here, you find out we actually had this like little tablet set up where, you know, I could see what Cole was doing, because basically like Cole was never in the room to begin with, which may be quite a bit of a shock, but he was actually on a green screen and he put himself onto my room sort of thing, and we would have our own little stream there. It would actually go as far as to, like, not only would we have this sort of meme review, which is still kind of in the on the couch style, would actually even go as far to just like sit on the couch and just do whatever we wanted.
Right here, but like there was one thing is like I have one here. However, if I would give Cole one,
Holy shit,
see the
you solved
problem.
it. I'm joking.
I'm actually quite curious as to whether Cole has ever like fixed a Rubik's Cube. Maybe that's where everything went wrong. When he saw that I could fix a Rubik's Cube, when I had such a alpha attitude of being able to fix a Rubik's Cube and he couldn't. Maybe that's where everything went wrong. Let me know in the comments if you think that that's where it went wrong, or where do you have another analysis. It wasn't just all cringe and memes though, because at the end of the day we were official Warframe partners, for whatever that meant. And that meant that we were still connected to Warframe. We actually had, every single week, we had 3 times 75 platinum to give away in the stream to people that were watching, which was actually very generous, and I honestly want to really commend Warframe for giving us the opportunity to give out platinum for on their behalf. They actually, I think, once or twice interacted with the stream, which I think was very, very brief, because of, I mean, what On The Couch presented. It wasn't entirely what you'd call traditional. That said, we did stay true to the Warframe directory. We did in the end complete our goal of getting to the second dream, and when we got there, of course, that showed how we were actually the most brilliant Warframe creators in the entire platform. I don't think Warframe has ever seen such amazing content in their entire life. You may have seen something about Warframe, something about the second dream. You may have even seen a couple of second dream playthroughs, but I tell you, you have never, ever, ever seen anything as amazing as this. This experience of going through the second dream will stick with you for the rest of your life.
All right, walk down the stairs in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. He was right up my ass. Oh my god. No way. Oh, he's seeing it. This is real. What is going on? Is this life? Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
Open that vagina, yes.
Oh yeah.
that watery bathtub.
It's like opening the book of pussy.
Okay, with the sing along, bro.
Honestly, I'm just realizing what an amazing thumbnail faces these are. Like, seriously, I really didn't do much on archiving these streams. I kind of archived them on the channel, which I've already said before. I'll link it down below if you want to see, like, the full archive that we have, which actually excludes quite a lot of these streams. I only started archiving them, like, halfway through. But I never really put much attention into, like, making thumbnails for it as I do on my stream archive channel. And actually, now that I realize, this could have been such an amazing, like, thumbnail. This probably would have broken the internet if we actually put some effort into this. Now that I realize. Oh, beautiful. You gotta absolutely fucking love that. That is the sound of some amazing content being created. That is the sound of the best Let's Players in the entire world. And that was all streamed live. There was no script, there was no preparation, there was no editing involved at all. It was just 2 young men sharing their passion for gaming while sitting very closely together on a couch. And that is what On The Couch was. That is what it meant. That's what it showed, and that's what the community enjoyed. We really had a lot of people tune in to On The Couch, submit their memes. I think at the end we actually did the meme contest where it's like hashtag a couch meme or something, and then like we would award a prize for people that would submit their memes. Unfortunately, like we did that on the very last episode, and then like it never ever continued. As you can see right here, these are the final seconds of On The Couch as they occurred in real time.
Exactly. Alright, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have an awesome day. Stay sexy, stay cool, and peace. Exactly.
So yeah, that is where it ended. I think right here,
Alright,
couch meme, that was the actual hashtag you had to use to win 75 platinum if you wanted to submit your couch meme. We actually never came back to this. Now, we didn't know at this point in time that this was going to be the end of On The Couch. We never expected this thing to end. Actually, what happened and like the way that this thing kind of went down was that basically Cole had to move. He had to move all the way to a brand new place for a brand new job, and he would be back in a couple of weeks, but unfortunately, he never really returned. And that is where On The Couch kind of ended. It was very unfortunate because the next episode we actually had planned to go back to the very first episode of the Next Gen Tenno and dissect it like a minute by minute sort of thing, to look at every single cringeworthy element, every single thing which meant something, and go over what we started and where we wanted to go. But that never occurred, and it kind of like ended there. Of course, afterwards, I did do a couple of other On The Couches with Defton, for example, and a Rob from a Gay Guy Plays. Those were fun as well, and I actually discovered recently one where I actually did On The Couch with Defton on a charity stream, which I just legit do not remember. I don't remember this On The Couch even existing. I don't remember me doing it, but it does exist. It is out there, and it is out there somewhere. And we discovered it like a couple of weeks ago on the stream, and it was a lot of fun to like see back those good old memories. However, there is no real On The Couch anymore ever since like March the 9th of 2018, if I remember that correctly. Yeah, I think it was March 9th, 2018, the last On The Couch, true On The Couch, aired. So with that, I kind of want to close the book on this. I'm not saying that On The Couch will be gone forever. Who knows? Maybe if Cole is down for it, we might pick it up at some point again. But I kind of want to like close the book and go over it and like give it some closure, because the thing is that I think On The Couch was a really, really fun show, and like all memes aside, because it has been quite a funny video. All the memes aside is like I thought it was a whole lot of fun to do. I really enjoyed doing On The Couch and like doing it every single week. It felt like something which was like pretty much like ours to do, and we could do whatever we wanted. It was really much like the freedom that we had, and especially before the days that I really had my own community on Twitch. Before I really knew what streaming was, this was the very first insight into something where we were all in it together. Cole and I with the streaming, and I know that like a lot of people watched it that really, really enjoyed it. I know some people like Emil, like Tribal would come back, Jin, and like still say like even to this day like, oh man, remember On The Couch? That was a lot of fun. Oh man, when is On The Couch going to come back? And there have been times where we have been really, really close. But I don't want to promise any more On The Couch streams because I don't think they're going to happen anymore. So that's why we're closing it, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed seeing back what this legendary show was. And if you haven't been around for like over 3 years time, if you joined somewhere between like the last 3 years and now, because goddamn, this show has been like really old actually by this point. I hope you have some idea right now what On The Couch was. And again, like I'll link below in the description. I'll link like the entire like channel on which we posted all On The Couch videos. They were kind of old, they're kind of cringy, but they are still they still always have a special place in my heart, and I hope they will in your hearts too. Anyway, that's it for me. Check out any of these videos if you want to see more content on the channel. There will be a review out soon. This thing is taking so much longer than I expected. However, tonight we're actually going to be starting with Subnautica on stream, so I might like put some highlights of Subnautica on the channel. I really don't know. Let me know if you feel down for that. And other than that, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.